All right, let's go to this Bam Margera update. We've been big on the Bam updates on this show. I'm not going to lie. I'm fascinated by Bam Margera's saga, which is marching to the grave, apparently.
Confidently.
We started watching Bam when he was making those videos shouting at Jeff Tremaine and Johnny Knoxville during the filming of the last Jackass movie because they tried to bring him in, pay him $5 to $10 million. And they said, you got to piss in a cup. You got to take a breathalyzer. You got to show us you're sober.
Easy enough.
He got fucked up all the time. And then he blamed it on prescription meds. He's like, I have a prescription for this and that. And they're just being unfair to me.
It's the Adderall they've got me on.
Yeah, it's the Adderall they've got me on with that dog shit white trash Philly accent that he's got. So then he started shitting on everybody involved in that movie. Well, then Steve-O was like his last buddy left. And Steve-O's like, he had him on his show. Bam seemed fucked up. Then he had Bam on his show again. Bam was there in person. He seemed fucked up. And then Bam went on, Steve-O took him on tour because he's like, I'm going to try and get you clean. We're going to bring your kid on tour with you. Everything else. Kid was with him. He got fucked up. And Steve-O's like, I got to wash my hands of you. I'm ready for your death.
It's just basically exhausting.
Yeah. Steve-O basically just said, I'm ready for you to die.
He was the last holdout too. He's like, if I can do this myself, I've got to be able to pull my friend through. And that's going to really throw off a recovering drug addict too at some point, you'd think.
Well, then we found out last week that his wife, Nikki, has now filed for legal separation. So now she can have custody orders, child support, things like that. Like she's been separated from him for 1.5 to 2 years. But now it's a legal separation because it seems like she's just done.
Well, it's become dangerous to have her kid around him, too.
Yes. Well, that's kind of, they've dug through this document now. They're finding out some things. Bam Margera's wife says a specific incident triggered her to file separation. And we're told it was Bam spending time with their son while she believes he was under the influence. Now, the more and more of these Bam Margera things we do, and the more we clip out, the less and less Bam defenders I see. Like on the last one, there were very few Bam Margera defenders. Once in a while, but he's an addict. Don't you understand that? The time for that with Bam Margera has passed. I mean, these assholes get so many chances. They get more chances than like responsible. Like there's so many responsible, decent, non-junkie people who get blown out of the water for something stupid and they never get a chance to redeem themselves.
Yes.
Meanwhile, if you can just go, oh, my tummy hurts and I'm sick because of the pills, you get 5,000 chances. You get to prey on people. You get to leech off people. And then people in the comment section will go, but don't you understand? He's just an addict. He's playing you guys.
I always think, too, it's a little bit of projection because they've probably got their own problems.
Maybe, but still, you got to let this guy go. But now I noticed with the last one we did, where it was the wife going, look, no, I got to get the fuck out of here. Everyone was like, yeah, that's it for Bam. There were even people in there going like, I like Bam, I love Bam, but yeah, you're right. It's too many chances. It's this and that. I've been saying this for at least 1.5 years about this guy. Many people have been saying it longer. Now I want to see someone defend he's fucked up around his kid. Please, by all means. Defend he's fucked up around his kid. And if your kid can't turn the shit around for you, it's over. You got to lose the kid, and now we got to get to the point where, we're throwing you in the deep end of the pool. You got to sink or swim on your own. Either you're going to die or live. It's up to you.
I thought, part of human nature was like you protect your family, you protect your kids, you make sure they're okay and loved and safe and taken care of. You can't do that if you're not sober.
That's how you know the guy's finished, is because the drugs are more important than his child. Nikki Margera's attorney, David Glass, hold on a second. I didn't take my pills this morning. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, figured as much. She's gonna get good money. Her recent filing came after the Jackass star visited their 5-year-old Phoenix while Nikki was present. We're told she thinks Bam wasn't sober, despite claiming he was. She says he was acting inappropriately. I mean, if you look at Bam the last few years of his life, he's always fucked up. You can just tell. Like we say this a lot, but it's the porn thing. I know it when I see it.
It's
I don't need a breathalyzer test to see that Bam Margera's got greasy fucking hair, sunglasses on, he looks disheveled and unkempt, and he's talking like an idiot.
Yep. The speech patterns, how you're moving and all that.
Well, Bam claimed he wasn't high. Bam's been claiming he's never been high, basically. I mean, if you went through all the times Bam got called out for being high, he's never been high.
He's like a poster child for denial.
Right, which is kind of odd because you'd almost want to admit you're high at this point because otherwise you're just a giant fuck up sober if you're telling the truth. Now,
That's true.
David says after the visit, she made the hard choice, after years of trying to help Bam, that she needed to protect herself and her son. Good call. TMZ broke the story. Nicole filed last Wednesday, citing irreconcilable differences. She's asking for legal and physical custody over Phoenix, as well as spousal support. Now, I disagree with that. Take your child support, take your custody. You've earned it. You deserve it, so on and so forth.
Yep.
I hate the idea of spousal support. If you want my money, you stick around. If you don't want my money, get the fuck out.
Yep.
You know?
I never got the whole alimony or like spousal support thing.
Here's where I understand it. And I guess in this case, you don't need spousal support. The Rock and his ex-wife. Okay, they have a company together. Like she's his manager.
Most people when they divorce though, that they wouldn't have that company together anymore.
Okay, well you either have to negotiate a buyout, and if nobody wants to take the buyout because they both see huge money in what they're doing, you can't force someone to sign papers. So now they work together and they've seemingly figured it out. I mean, if you're The Rock's new wife, what are you going to do? Tell him he can't? You know what he's going to do? He's like, all right, get the fuck out of here. I'm worth like $1 billion.
You can't blame her for thinking that's pretty weird, though. That's pretty strange.
But he didn't hide it from her.
Right. If you came into it and knew about it, that is, I think, your call.
And there's something kind of interesting about like the fact that you watch the XFL and they're like there together and they're like promoting the XFL and you're just like, holy shit, like that's... Because like so many of us could not do that. Like to watch them stand next to each other and go, yeah, the XFL's great. We're doing fantastic. You do notice, though, that whenever they're together being interviewed, she's on one side of the interviewer and The Rock's on the other.
I haven't really watched.
Yeah, they're always like, there's always
That's
a barrier.
That's expected, though. Like to me, if I'm watching two divorced people sitting next to each other promoting something and excited and happy together about it, there's still something going on there.
No,
100%.
For The Rock and his wife, no.
It's either you never had a romantic thing together and you only got married because you worked together and it was convenient and it was a thing you were doing, or there's still something going on there.
No, it's just this.
I don't know.
People are powered by this.
That to me seems
there's
to be
a
weird.
lot of this going on. You don't just
it
drop
must be like
that.
the most money because I wouldn't want to sit next to my exes and do any of that.
Enough to buy yourself your own football league. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Pretty weird.
A lot of money. You don't just give that. The price you would have to write down on a piece of paper to give that up. I'll say this about The Rock's wife. She's smart. You don't just give that up because it's The Rock will pay you.
His wife or his ex-wife?
The ex-wife.
Okay.
Like, you don't take a settlement from The Rock. You're like, oh, wait, I'm one half of Rock Incorporated. That's not done drawing a shitload of money. Like, that's a Brinks truck backed up to my house for breakfast
Is
every
she
day.
remarried?
I don't know. Is The Rock's ex-wife remarried? Garcia married in 2014 to fitness trainer and fellow bodybuilder Dave Rienzi. They both did all right. They both did pretty well for themselves.
Yeah.
She got a fitness trainer. He got
I don't know what he got.
He got the drummer of Boston's daughter.
To me, that's kind of a nothing.
He married Sib Hashian's daughter.
Like, nobody knows her. They know Boston.
Yeah, they know Boston. And even the people who know Boston probably barely know Sib Hashian.
Yeah.
You know who I know Sib Hashian from? I know him from Scorch. Scorch's PFG TV that Opie and Anthony used to make fun of. Sib Hashian was his co-host.
Right.
How he swung that, I have no fucking clue. Bam's been publicly battling substance abuse. What?
Never heard of it.
With Steve-O, his friend and Jackass castmate, bracing for his death. Bam also caused some controversy after claiming Priscilla Presley gifted him items from Elvis's wardrobe, which Priscilla denied.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. He was saying shit like she literally gave him clothes of his and talking weird about that, and apparently never happened.
So he's a lying junkie. Imagine that.
I guess so.
Bam Margera is apologizing to Priscilla Presley. Wait, who's the one who just died? Lisa Marie. Oh,
Priscilla
Lisa Marie.
is the live one.
Yeah, I'm saying the one who just died was Lisa Marie, right? Priscilla's still kicking.
Right.
Bam Margera is apologizing to Priscilla Presley and Navarone Garcia for his behavior and says she didn't give him the robe or the ring. Oh, he stole it for drugs. Nevertheless, Bam is seemingly continuing to maintain the robe and ring did once belong to Elvis Presley, though in a lengthy Instagram post, he says Navarone, not Priscilla, was the one who gave him the memorabilia. What a weird...
This is a really dumb story.
That is a really...
on all accounts.
But it's a weird thing to lie about. Mm-hmm. Like, you're a junkie. You got a lot bigger shit to lie about, like how you're not high around your kid. Like, forget your robe and your ring. Bam says, Navarone gave me a robe and ring that I gave Phil to be a part of Phil's Elvis stuff. While Priscilla told us she and Navarone are done with Bam, it sounds like Bam's not done with Navarone because he says, I'm making Navarone a $10,000 heartogram necklace because I love his band with hopes to record and tour. Oh, what a fucking weirdo.
Shit just gets weird.
And now, yeah, like he's given up, he's lying about the Elvis shit. He's giving up his kids. He's like, again, like the drugs wrap you up.
Wife.
Yeah, the drugs wrap you up so tight that you're like, fuck it, I'll get rid of everything.
And that woman, like Nikki, she's a trooper. She stuck around for forever, it seems, with this shit.
Oh, The Rock went into business with his ex-wife years after their divorce. No shit, really?
Oh, so you're wrong about how that even went down?
Oh, well, then that is kind of weird.
I wouldn't be okay with that.
I would want to go into business with anybody but her. Like, think of the things she could do in show business. And like,
see, that to me means maybe they never had any fucking romantic anything. If you can do that.
Look, ask Husey sometime. There are some rumors about The Rock.
What do you mean? Ask Husey?
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I'm not saying he is.
But he's been married to a woman twice now.
Elton John was married to a woman, had children. Wait a minute.
Also been married twice and has kids.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about The Rock here.
We gon' haunt them. We gon' suck their dicks off. We gon' haunt them. We gon' suck their dicks off.
I mean,
I don't remember what that's from.
That's a thing. Somebody like dubbed over a Rock rap track.
Oh, okay.
And made it like him like rapping about
gay
dicks. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. The Rock gay rap. Yeah.
We gon' haunt them. We gon' suck their dicks off.
I saw this on Revenge of the Sis once, and that it's been stuck in my head ever since.
We gon' haunt them. We gon' suck their dicks off.
It's about dick, it's about penis. Men are from Mars, but I'm from Venus. Put it in the butt, spank them in the shower, and take what's ours. I want to drain the main vein, prostate massage so insane until you scream, I'm so motherfucking gay.
Women gonna fuck up.
Masturbation, ejaculation, slinging lots of semen to the masses. Face to face and now we fornicating. Pussy only when I'm busting asses. Meat on you so thick indeed, when I'm pumping hard you're gonna scream, mama. Don't bring condoms to the queen, Brahma. Coming on you with a stream, mana.
Why is there a rap video of him? Does he do that?
It was a commercial, I think.
Okay.
I think it was a commercial for something. I have no idea.
Seen that before.
I have no idea the context of it, but yeah, that's
interesting.
Somebody. Brian says back to Rumble. For what? You're allowed to say gay things. Calm down, everybody.
We didn't even say it.
Yeah. Husey did. Ban Husey from you. No.
Whoa.
I didn't say that. Husey is a once in a generational
He's a sweet
talent.
boy.
And by that I mean he's a drunk.